get like super deep into this shit because this is something that I've been wanting to talk about for like a couple hours now. And this works with any competitive game too. This isn't just Overwatch. Obviously, it's probably better to think of it as just Overwatch. But it's like it's a lot bigger than just Overwatch. Hopefully he comes so that I can actually like get this started because he wants to learn how to climb and I can't teach him how to climb without him like not being here or with him not being here. Without him here, that works. Yeah, English. Okay. Actually, I should pull up the screenshot. Yo, there he is. Yo, what's up? Ah, mic just fell off its stand. My whole mic just fell out. Okay, yeah.
Spawn camping on freaking Volskaya QP, bro.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I'm super excited to. Okay, I'm streaming, just a heads up, but I'm like super excited to get into this because this is like really important to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna screen share this doc really quickly. There we go.
There's a doc.
It's just like so that my head is in the right place, so that I'm not fucking like going off topic and shit. Let me get the screenshot as well.
Put something in my air fryer.
Open link. There we go.
He's teaching me how to climb.
Yeah, no, this is genuine. This video here, you can see it, right? This video is it genuinely helps.
I was watching some guy named Natter.
Yeah, no, we all know Natter. This is probably more helpful than every single Natter video in the world. No joke. Like this is 20 minutes of him just talking about how he climbed. To briefly sum it up, he goes over and like for the sake of stream, I'm gonna be talking like randomly to myself sometimes because I want to make this into a video later. But like for the sake of stream, every single person who hasn't watched this video needs to go watch this now. He goes through like obviously becoming a better player. You can see, so he goes through alt tracking, like mechanics, positioning, communication, and then he goes through the gear, which I think is really important. Every single coach that I've ever seen or met or like done stuff with has talked through like the gear stuff, and I think it's like super important to get into. Let me just.
I've never heard of gear, so.
What? No, like actual like physical gear, like your monitor and your PC and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought it was like an acronym or something.
No. Let me. I don't think anybody in the Overwatch community uses the acronym that I use though. Like no joke. I don't think anyone uses that strat. Okay, so he goes through obviously like getting your 144 hertz monitor settings as low as possible for better performance, and then this is important as well. I wrote this down. For duoing and stuff like that, your avoid list is like massively important. Like if you're in a game with like really stupid people and you want to avoid with a duo, you have 6 people you can avoid. Like that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Don't duo with the same role, so don't like DPS duo, don't like tank duo like MTOT. That's not healthy. I went out of my way to DM a couple of people. I DM'd Custa and I DM'd Dante about this. I didn't really expect a response from Dante about this specific question, but I ended up finding the result from the 4.4K player in my org, the flex support. So I asked him to just straight up like, what's the best duo partner like role to play with flex support? And he kept saying off tank and main tank and stuff like that. Just don't duo with the same role. So that I found that super helpful.
I'm trying to figure out who I should duo with.
It's not like you need to figure out the role before the person.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if I want a support or a tank, because like I feel like if I get one, then the other is just lacking.
Sorry, say that again.
I said I feel like I don't know if I should get tank or support, because I feel like if I get like one to duo queue with, then the other side is lacking.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I don't know how to choose.
I would say, I don't know. DPS is kind of like the in between, because if you're playing tank, you should get a healer. If you're playing healer, you should get a tank. And DPS is just like, what do you do? The only thing I have against queuing with people that play the same role as you is the hero pool problem. So if you're doing with someone just for fun, that's fine. But if you're genuinely trying to climb, don't do it with someone in the same role because you're gonna run into problems with hero pools naturally. Even if you don't play the same heroes, like it's still an issue because just there's so much more you can do with like better player, like not better players, but like different people and randoms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So really quickly to get to the point of it, right? H.A.L.T. This is something that I found from a friend that doesn't even play video games really. This is the most important thing to help climb for me and personally. Like this is
Okay, well that makes sense because I think I'm like 2 or 3 out of 4 of those all the time. So.
okay. And like yeah, so but you need to understand that if you're 2 or 3, you shouldn't play. Like
Then
like
when do I play?
you need to be so strict with this. So I did a little recording earlier. I'm not going to go into it like too much, but I was saying like if you're hungry, obviously, like your arms are going to be weaker. You're not going to have the same reaction time as you would. Your body's going to want food more than climbing, obviously. Like you're not going to be able to focus because of the food, like the hunger and stuff like that. So don't play when you're hungry. Obviously, when you're angry, you're going to get more toxic. BM is going to be an issue. You're not going to play like with your head straight. Lonely is a massive one as well. Like if you're not getting social interaction as a human being, you're lacking social interaction. That's not healthy. Every human in the world needs social interaction of some sort and like personal attention and stuff like that. So like you're not going to be at your peak if you're lonely or if you haven't talked to somebody in a little bit. It's not even like deep or emotional talks. It's just like saying hi to one of your friends or like sitting in a VC or something like that. It doesn't have to be IRL. Tired is a massive one as well, obviously. I'm pretty sure every single gamer in the world has stayed up at some point in their life and pulled like an all-nighter or something like that. You don't play better when you're tired. And I would say, and there's a lot of people that have said like, oh, like I'm always tired, so I can't do this, or I'm always hungry, or I'm always lonely, like whatever. It's once you start putting things in place to make sure that these don't happen, you will climb. I guarantee you. It's that simple. If you go to bed on time, that's like if you're paying attention to this, one, you either set up a diet or you set up a means of reminding yourself to eat at proper times so that you know, like you pay attention more to what you're eating and what your like food stuff is. That's one. Two, anger management. If you have a genuine anger management problem, you're gonna solve that by trying to fix this like chart. If you're lonely, you're gonna start surrounding yourself with people who like care more and who like you're gonna start fixing your friend group and stuff like that. And if you're tired, you're gonna start fixing your sleep schedule, which is massive to anything of performance. Like all of these four are so simple, but like genuinely so like important to everything.
I don't know. I mean, the tired part is extremely hard for me.
So why is that though?
Just insomnia. I just always had trouble sleeping.
Have you tried to put things in place to fix it though?
Yes, nothing worked.
Have you
Nothing
talked to a
works.
doctor about it?
Yep. They're just like more meds, and then they don't work.
Have you tried melatonin?
Yes.
Okay. I would say then I don't know, like insomnia is a real thing, so it's like not very easy for me to talk about it. Like I don't have insomnia. I've had trouble sleeping, but it's not like a genuine problem. Like it's not like a thing like that. I don't know. Try to get as many like workarounds as possible. Try to figure out like ways to deal with it from other people who have insomnia, because I'm like even sleepy and stuff like that. Like streamers and stuff like that who have insomnia, they make it work. They make their content work. They grind. They climb. It's 100% possible to work around. You just need to find the balance, the in between, and just get as many like what's it called? Word English.
Also, for the hungry thing, there's something I do which I really shouldn't, is I kind of just do whatever throughout my day until I'm like shakingly hungry.
Yeah, that's not helpful. That's not healthy.
Yeah.
It's another thing that I've like kind of dealt with as well. Like I used to just And I still do. Like when I want to climb, I find it easier for me to get good games in the morning. So when I wake up, I just get a cup of coffee and I sit down and play. I'm usually good for around 5 or 6 games until I start getting like hungry off the coffee and stuff like that. And then from that, I'll just make something to eat, take a little break, reset, and then go again if I'm still feeling it. But yeah, like H.A.L.T is probably the most important thing to like help you start climbing. It's the best starting point for wanting to get better at anything. Doesn't like literally doesn't matter what it is. If it's League, if it's Overwatch, if it's fucking anything, like learning in general, because your head won't be on straight if you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. You just won't be able to intake information at the right rate to be able to like actually pay attention and learn things if you're
hungry.
Any
If
one
hungry,
of those
you're
not
not
thinking straight. Boom.
Yeah.
Seek advice from pros. That's a massive one as well. In general, people who are better than you, reach out to as many people that you can for free coaching sessions or little like tips and tricks, or like CarQ videos are probably the best explanation for that, because CarQ's normally like he finds people who are better than the average player at those roles, and he does those interviews to then like get people better at the game. I wouldn't say CarQ is a good tool to only use. Like, it's not that good of a tool as people think. It's generated for the average player, which is like gold. So if you're any higher than gold, don't listen. Like, I would still watch the videos because there's some like pretty cool stuff in there, but don't use that as your only like source. So when you're queuing, another big thing is flexing. If you're playing Kree because he's meta and you're not good at Kree necessarily, don't play Kree. Play your best character. No one cares what you play in game. Worst case scenario, people are being toxic. Just leave voice chat.
What if your character doesn't fulfill like what you need to win the game though?
Then learn a different character.
Okay, and
or get better at that character.
What if that character is McCree? Like, what?
Well, that's just like a coaching thing. If you're not good at Kree, don't play Kree. If you main Kree and you're not good at Kree, then it's more of a like you have a long way to go kind of thing. Like you have things to learn.
At Ravage.
Okay, dude. But it's the same thing with junk. Like if you're not able to play High Masters junk, but you're High Masters and you're not able to perform, like you have to step back and get better and then come back to the game. So yeah, flexing is for fools. It's a main thing. Like if I'm playing BAP and someone wants me to play Mercy, but I don't play Mercy because I'm a flex support player, I'm not going to try to play Mercy even though they ask nicely kind of thing. Because I'm not going to win it. Yeah, I know that I'm not going to perform as well as I would on BAP if I play Mercy.
Yeah.
So it's like super, super simple. If people are asking you to play something like and it goes into the other one, filling role versus mastery, like if I know Mercy's going to work here because my secondary support is a BAP 1 trick and we need a Mercy for the Echo 1 trick that we have, like it works because I know how to play Mercy to an extent and like I know what I'm doing. But if like any other situation, filling role will not get you those games, mastery will. Like being good at a character trumps having a 1 trick team trumps playing meta when no one knows how to play meta. Even if everyone knows the ins and outs of the brain and like what to do on meta, if no one's good at those characters, you're not gonna win games. It's like if you know what you should do on Kree, but you know you suck at Kree and you're so much better at junk and you just play junk better, just play junk better. It's massive. VODing I suck at. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to VOD whatsoever. I can't VOD myself. I can comfortably VOD other people because I know like how those characters should work. But I've never been able to VOD myself. So I always try to either find someone who can VOD for me, or I look at team fights in the way that what my teammates need from me more than what I could have done better.
I'm pretty good at VODing myself.
Yeah, but I would say it's really helpful to find other people who can VOD you as well.
I just don't know where to look. I'm gonna be real. What do you think about alt accounts though?
I touched on that in the video that I recorded as well. I was saying like I would say this H.A.L.T thing right here should only be applied to the account that you want to climb on. So pay attention to the number on your screen on one single account, none other. Like no other account. That's why like when I was saying like cuz I'm addicted to the game. I will say right here like I want to like right now I'm sitting in this chair I want to play this game, but I've told myself like I'm just not going to play today. I need a break. So this whole 3 losses in a row, don't play 2 times, like 2 losses, just hop off. Just go on a different account. But you still need to actively be learning, because if you're not going to climb, you're not going to get better, you're not going to see improvement. So, and you have like multiple accounts in the same rank, right?
I have like 5 accounts, and
oh
like
my
most of
God,
them are in platinum.
Yeah. So I would say, like it literally does not matter which account you want to like get the number up on. Just pick one and go. Every other account should be like, I would stop messing around in any game too. Like just full try hard. Like I literally basically went to the mountains to climb, and then I came back and like started hanging out with you guys and getting stuff like that. Like I stopped playing like not, I wouldn't say lower, cuz that's like, I don't know. But like I stopped playing with people who didn't have the same mentality as me. And I only say that because like people who like, or people like Flex or Rav or um I don't know, Naru and stuff like that. Like they don't play the game mainly, so they have like other things going on. So they straight up just don't have the same mentality as me. They don't want to like climb and stuff like that. So when I was like when I finished the queuing with you and stuff like that, I found other duos and like I just started climbing. But I would say for the most part, like I basically still look you through masters. I would say comfortably. So
Yeah.
like I focused up, I found my times to play. I didn't play in any other elo than my main, because that just changes mentality and it changes the way you play. Great quote, literally from one of the duos that I played with earlier. His name is Zest. He's a Pharah one trick. One time I queued with him, and the first game on, he was like microing our Reinhardt in like mid masters, and our Rein started getting mad, and he said, "Oh, yo, my bad. I played in Diamond like all week. I'm just not used to people who like know how to play the game." Like I don't think that's exactly how he said it, but like the fact that he played in a lower elo made him act differently in a situation where he didn't need to act like that. So it changes the way you
Yeah,
play.
I
It
was
changes
just
your
gonna.
mentality.
Yeah, I was just gonna say something like that. Like, it's probably not like in Plat. It's an obvious reason. Like, you could just blame someone. But like, if you're higher up like that, I'm assuming like you don't really have anyone to blame but yourself.
And you have to have that mentality as well. Like you can blame your team all day, and like you guys have queued with me. I've done it before. I do it all the time still. But like at the end of the day, you're only gonna climb when you understand that nothing is able to be controlled in your game except for your gameplay. Another great thing that someone told me one time: the only thing you're properly able to control is your reaction to things.
Yep.
So if you have a thrower on your team, your reaction is going into H.A.L.T. Your reaction is going to determine whether you get angry and want to hop off the game really early, or like, yeah, like it's a detriment. Like your thought process can easily be a detriment to how you play. I have the screenshot. It's literally above my wall. I wrote it down on a piece of paper every single, like basically after
Can
every
you like
game.
send me a screenshot of that doc?
If you just want to screenshot it from the thing here, yeah, that's fine.
Try to something else quickly.
Like
Okay.
I just after every game, subconsciously, whether or not like I look at it or not, I just think like, okay, am I mad? Am I hungry? Like I don't usually, like I don't get lonely, to be fair. Like I walk around my house every now and then. I have dogs as well, which helps. But like
I want to
it's
put my cats
so
in my
important.
room, but like I don't want them to pee on anything, bro.
But it's even
We
like
can,
just like having friends in Discord or something like that. Like it doesn't need to be IRL. That's the main thing as well. Like if you don't have a good relationship with your family or something like that, like it doesn't need to be IRL. You just need to be healthy with the people that you're surrounded with. Bars.
Oh well.
bars.
Mystery, can I be added to the call? For
No.
the sake of my Twitch, I would say no.
But we have Clooney.
What do you mean? I don't see the problem.
I will not be mean or say rude things. I STG. Oh, swear to God.
Swear to God.
It took me a minute. You're fine
Right.
watching, bro. I don't know. I would say there's a Discord as well that I can link. For the YouTube video, I'll link it in the description. But it's a coaching, like a free coaching thing. There's a couple pros in here that you can DM. I wouldn't recommend it because DMs in pros are like not like most of them don't respond. But there's like a ticket system where you can ask for a coaching session and then someone will DM you. You can search up a hero and like their like bot will send you a DM of the list of players who specialize in that hero. It's really cool. It's really nice.
Wait, where?
I'll send the link in here. Invite people. Hidden use copy button. Copy. And I'll just post it in here. So yeah, it'll be in the video description for the YouTube thing. But it's like pretty massive.
An hour's long break.
Yeah, 29:47 finish right into 4:17. 40:17. Maintaining a 60% win rate, like sheesh,
Bro, I
bro.
have 632 hours on Lucio, bro.